We have also lost Kofi Annan, an illustrious son of Ghana and Africa, the 7th Secretary General of the United Nations and Nobel Peace Laureate, who made invaluable contributions to this important objective. The late Kofi Annan was an embodiment of the United Nations as he worked and lived its charter with a view to promoting the dignity of humanity and the culture of peace in the world. Mr. President, several conflicts in the world today and the failure of the international community to address emerging threats to peace and security should be of serious concern to all member states. Multilateralism has come under threat, and in so doing, the principles of the United Nations Charter, which provides an effective means to nurturing inclusive and peaceful societies, are being undermined. Far from achieving this universal goal, our world today is experiencing increasing acts of terrorism, extremism, and fundamentalism that threaten the values, attitudes, traditions, modes of behavior, and ways of life that make for a culture of peace. I wish to call on member states to be guided by the United Nations Charter in our collective search for peace in the world. We will have a culture of peace in the world if all states have respect for the sovereignty, sovereign equality, and territorial integrity of all states, and recognize the principle of the equality of all races and all nations, both big and small. To this end, we must promote tolerance and dialogue among peoples, civilizations, cultures, and religions based on the respect of their symbols and values. These are core principles of this August movement. Mr. President, Ghana, as a founding member of the non-aligned movement, remains committed to its goals and objectives and will continue to support the common positions taken by the movement on matters of concern. We support the movement's calls for revitalization of the work of the General Assembly and other reforms of the United Nations, as well as its position on issues such as climate change and environmental degradation, food security, and the peaceful settlement of disputes. We share in the belief that the conceptual framework for sustaining peace must also be at the core of the global effort for international peace and security. There should be a clear focus within the United Nations system towards a preventive rather than reactive approach, tackling the underlying causes of conflict. Preventing war and violent conflict must take place first in all stages of crisis management as we ensure strategic coherence in conflict prevention and sustaining peace. This is what will make the difference between life and death for millions of people affected by conflict. The outcome of the 3 important reviews conducted on UN peacekeeping operations, peace-building architecture, and the Security Council Resolution 1325 on women, peace, and security have led to calls for more resources to be dedicated to supporting a country throughout all stages of a conflict, including post-conflict recovery and socioeconomic development, and on preventing the outbreak of fighting. It is evident that promoting international peace and security cannot be divorced from sustainable development. Mr. President, let me conclude by reiterating Ghana's call for a more vibrant NAM, as the movement, with its large membership, has the capacity to influence discourse on matters of global concern. We call for increased trade as well as promotion of people-to-people interaction among the member states of the movement. We also call for more collaboration under the aegis of South-South cooperation, especially as an avenue for attainment of the Sustainable Development Goals.